Hello. I've made a thing.
Hello, Chew. Hello, Pain.
Yes. Hello, Pain. Hello, Chewy. Pretty sure the butthurt cream is something someone added to a picture I got offline. It depends. Clearly, you don't know Dr. Zoidberg. Also, we have a very special drink for tonight's stream. Chucky Punch. It's Chucky Punch. Or Punch de Chucky if you're French.
If you're nasty.
If you're nasty and French. There's a Michael Myers one too. There might be. The only one we saw was the Chucky's Punch. And it smells exactly like carbonated Hawaiian Punch. But let's see how she tastes.
She tastes like carbonated Hawaiian Punch?
Yeah. It's nice. It's got a mild sweet with the carbonation comes through. It's not overly carbonated. But yeah, it's definitely it is definitely a fruit punch flavor.
It reminds me of cherry jello.
Okay.
Carbonated cherry jello. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah, okay. I mean, hello, Travis. We're making a new monster today. We are drinking Chucky's Punch.
Chunk. Punch de Chucky.
The Punch de Chucky. The new Fanta. Yes, I made this thing. I had no idea what I was doing other than potentially... it isn't bad. It's maybe kind of cherry forward for
I'm sticking with the cherry jello.
Yes, my wife thinks it tastes exactly of a carbonated cherry jello.
Yes. That's my vote.
It's definitely like I can see where they were at with the fruit punch. Oh, I think I tried the Beetlejuice one last year, the apple caramel. That wasn't nice. But I also don't remember if that was Fanta. Toffee apple, yeah, that's what it was.
Sadness.
I fully believe. I'm not sure whether that would be in the branding, but
Was it Fanta or was it
it
Mountain
should have
Dew?
been.
Because Mountain Dew does weird things.
No, it wasn't Mountain Dew.
Okay.
Yeah, I tend to agree, and I'm pretty forgiving for sodas. About the only soda I'm not down with is cream soda, typically. But yeah, so we're starting up a new monster. The only thing we sort of thought of was something a bit more insect-like might be fun, and I figured,
So naturally you thought,
why not
octopus
Zoid?
man?
Why not Zoidberg?
Okay.
Lobster, not octopus.
Well, okay, lobster, but he's got the.
Yeah, he does have some. Yeah. I thought, as I so often do,
Yes.
why not Zoidberg?
Yes. That's fair.
Fear Mall was okay. We didn't do tremendously great, but it was their first year in that location, so oh, should I be concerned about the treats? I don't know. Yes, lobsters are definitely a thing. We will see how Zoidberg it stays. I'm very much gonna let the clay do its thing today.
Are we doodling?
We're doodling. So, a little more upright. So is anyone else having any difficulty with the stream?
What's going on?
Payne's been getting booted, and we haven't been able to ascertain whether it's our
Booted most rudely.
whether it's
Excuse me. Ma'am, I can't boot you. Ma'am.
whether or not it's our end or hers.
Well, okay, last time we were having issues. I was also having issues.
You were also having issues. What is it?
You absolutely should do a Hellboy.
Yeah, I should definitely do a Hellboy.
I approve
I've
of
been
this
requested Hellboy more than once.
list. Mine hasn't happened yet.
I just haven't. But yeah, I'll definitely do a Hellboy. Do the shit demon. I think if I'm gonna do a Hellboy thing, first Hellboy thing, I might do something that leans into the Ron Perlman-ness. I do enjoy a nice portrait sculpt.
He does.
It's a caterpillar monster. You like caterpillar monsters? I was looking for some random because I don't really know where I'm going with this sculpt. I was grabbing as much random reference as I thought I might want. Some B-movie stuff. I got some shots of Zoidberg. I got a couple of nice sculpts by George Ushell, because he does some fantastic aliens. I did want to do a Mr. Spock.
Wait, what?
No, Mr. Sock. I thought that's
Okay.
what Mr. Sock's were. I always thought it would be funny to do a Michael Myers mask, but if they'd gone with one of the other Star Trek masks. I mean, it's like 50s B movie monster. But yeah, a nice spot could be fun. Maybe I'll do it for like, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it for Comic Con. No,
Slash Fan Expo.
yeah, Fan Expo next year or something.
It would be pretty funny.
My wife's Star Trek stuff absolutely was beloved.
Yes.
So
I like to think it's not just because there was a lack of any other Star Trek in the building.
well, I mean, there was a lack, but also you're very good at it. So,
I like it.
and it's like one of your favorite things, which is
Yes.
that was what I liked the most about Fan Expo. Finally had a show where it was a lot of people intensely interested in the stuff that Vera really wanted to do.
I mean, I really like the other stuff.
You do like the other stuff, but you love the Star Trek stuff. You nerd out every time somebody goes straight for it.
I do.
And that was the highest like the highest incidence of people who I'd seen at a show come by, and they were and they would jet right to the Star Trek stuff, and then like maybe at the end of the thing it'd be like, oh, and your stuff is nice too, but back to the Star Trek stuff, which amused me greatly. Didn't get to like see the show really, so I can't say if it was any good for people going, but it was nice to see people really responding super heavily. I have to stand that up or that's gonna be a pain in my ass. We hope so too. We really appreciated that. That was really touching, Travis, that you went out of your way to do that.
Yeah, so how was it you were at the cleanup thing? Like, was it were you packing up for like a client's stuff, or what was the deal with that?
How'd you get them backstage passes?
I mean, kinda, yeah. I know people.
We're gonna get to the point where we're just not surprised by stuff Travis does at all anymore. Like, yeah, no. No. He's like, yeah. He's like special forces or something. Yeah, okay. I'd buy it. I wouldn't have necessarily guessed that, but yeah. Not terribly surprised now, I suppose. Game design specialist, storage solutions, all the things. Some very Muppet vibes. This guy. Not bad at it.
Yeah. You're not mad at the Muppet vibes?
I don't have any notion of what I'm doing. I'm just doing.
So are you done Skeletor, or you just got bored?
I've not finished Skeletor necessarily. Well, I've not finished Skeletor for sure.
Okay.
Making movies 3D. Did not know about making movies 3D. That's pretty cool. What is the what's the deal about making movies 3D? Are you involved in the like
How do I word this question? What?
That's not a terrible. I didn't know they were still making salad fingers until a few weeks ago. So at Legend 3D, were you integrated in making 3D films, or did you take movies and add 3D-ness to the end? Making the images pop. I'm not gonna lie, part of me misses the old like 80s 3D like jank. You remember the 80s 3D jank? Where they would have like random objects just poking out of the...
Yes. Like, clearly they intended this to be 3D.
Yeah, they clearly intended this to be 3D. They didn't really think about how they wanted
Everything else was kind of normal, and then all of a sudden there's a tentacle flying at you.
Oh, I think one of my favorites was Friday the 13th 3. There's just the scene with the guy with the rake. Just one of the random characters just like messing with a rake, fiddling with the laundry. And they just made sure that the rake pokes out, the rake handle pokes out. They did a little bit of other stuff in the movie, but yeah, the old 3D glasses. Those unfortunately never really worked for me. I mean, they work, but
due to the actual
glasses, they made it really hard to watch movies. Adding stuff. Well, yeah, they were cardboard with Mylar lenses, but getting them to like not be in the way of my regular glasses. They didn't really fit on the outside, they didn't really fit on the inside. I mean, it definitely is a me problem. It's a fairly...
Quite literally a you problem.
Yeah. It's the whole astigmatism thing. If my glasses aren't on the right spot. Oh, very cool. I liked Thor Ragnarok. I thought that was one of the... Actually, I think that was definitely the most entertaining of the Marvel movies so far. Unless you count, like...
Was there screaming goats?
Screaming goats were in Thor Ragnarok. Yes? Yes.
That's really all I care about.
I mean, it's still cool. I have not seen the Meg. That's too. It might keep a bit of that. It might keep a bit of that Randy felt faceness. I'm not sure. I am not sure. But it might. Not getting vibes yet from this one. So another project I was considering for tonight was
instead of this or in addition?
Instead of this.
Oh.
I mean, I think a kind of realistic version Muppet could be really wrong looking. Miss Piggy would be fun. I'd be hard pressed to do I'd be hard pressed to do like a Miss Piggy that wasn't just like a more anatomically correct kind of pig. An amalgam of the two. Like The Thing, but Muppet characters. Gonzo wouldn't be bad.
Would the nose be hard?
Yes. The nose would be somewhat complex. I've tried a couple of times to do a count, like try and make him look good and recognizable as the Count, but also like truly horrifying. It probably does already exist. Trying to remember the guy's name that does the Daruma mugs.
Mike? Is it Mike something?
It is Mike something.
Mike FX or Mike
No.
something?
It's not Mikey Rots.
No.
But yeah, it is Mike something. He did a large nose as a handle on one of his later mugs. That was pretty effective.
Not Mikey Rots.
No, it's not Mikey Rots. I'm 99% certain it's not Mikey Rots. Actually, I'm 100% certain it's not Mikey Rots.
Yeah, I was right. Mike FX.
Mike FX.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, his No, didn't know we were on the front page of the Fearmall webpage.
Wait, are we?
I wasn't even 100% certain there was a Fearmall webpage.
There is.
I don't. No. Oh, we are so swamped by stuff. Like, I should have been figuring out what I was going to sculpt like a few days ago and get properly prepared.
Oh, hey.
I don't
There
know.
you are.
I don't know what Travis typed, but it's redacted in both versions.
Hang on. Nope. Actually, I don't know either.
Yeah, we are behind doing all the things. I've just been making
Neat.
some new. Oh, Travis hasn't seen the hasn't seen any of the Mr. Burns.
Would you
I
like me to
don't
fetch
think.
you Mr. Burns?
Thank you, Travis.
Do you want a yellow one?
Doesn't matter. Any of them is good.
I mean, it's just the three so far.
Yeah, I have 3 Mr. Burnses out of the kiln. I have another 5 going in the kiln. More.
More yellowy.
I don't. We've posted the sculpted version, but we haven't posted any of the ones out of the kiln because we're still kind of posting on the Art the Clowns.
Don't want to get ahead of ourselves.
Oh, yeah. It's so the AI thing is really hard. I have a difficult time blaming people for if you're not making the art yourself or even if you're directly commissioning it. Sometimes, like, people use AI integrated in their work sometimes. I don't typically. And thank you, Travis. I'm pretty pleased with them. I've got some more Simpsons yellow ones, hopefully in the kiln. Well, not in the kiln, but ready to go in the kiln.
Yes.
But yeah, like, I found one thing that I do like AI for. If I'm trying to do a monster of some kind.
Still hear a pumpkin. Is there a pumpkin?
Chew's talking about the
I know.
banner thing. AI amalgamates stuff, so I like to look through the AI things so it can sort of show me what the full internet consensus is on what makes a monster. So, like, the most Frankenstein-y parts of a Frankenstein.
What?
Well, because AI amalgamates everything, right?
Yeah.
So if I wanted to look up what is kind of the aggregate average out there Frankenstein's monster,
I get it.
I can kind of see the average version.
Alright.
And then I can either go, oh, the version I had in mind really didn't play up that feature enough. I should do that. Or this is boring. I should do the exact opposite. Oh, yeah, the old, before AI figured out what a body looked like.
Oh. Actually, I was using AI to kind of extend an image for a website the other day, and all I wanted was blank wall, just extra blank wall, so that I didn't have to do it myself. And it was an exercise picture where somebody was like kind of halfway bent over, and there was a physiotherapist working with them. So it placed another woman in front of her, but she was totally bent over, like bent in half, like facing the camera with like a big like peace sign, tongue sticking out, like blah face going on. That's what Adobe invented for me.
Jesus.
I was like, I did not need that. Thank you.
I hope you saved it though.
Thank you. No, I do. I did save it. It's pretty funny. Actually, let me see if I can find it.
The number of times I've run into people,
it's hilarious.
Like, they'll go and try and do the right thing, and like if they're gonna buy stock art or whatever, and it's just like it'll be mislabeled. The AI is so sneaky.
Take this. So stupid.
I do feel like when we go to shows now, I need to like have some kind of a sign or banner. It's like, I'm sculpting it live, so it's not AI.
Well, the amount of people who are like, is this handmade?
Yeah.
Yes.
Weird transformed barnacles from the Little Mermaid. I have no idea what those are. Oh. Oh, yeah. They're not barnacles. They're, those little weird seaweed monster things. The soul patch, whatever.
I don't know if I have it. I don't know if I saved it.
You didn't save it?
Oh no.
Why?
I know.
Why, Pinus? Why?
I know. I'm sorry. It was so funny. I just wanted more blank wall.
Soul patch, yes.
I saved it somewhere weird.
You probably did.
Oh, wait.
I mean, it's sometimes it's work time, and you forget to do the hilarious thing. There's a wiki for everything. There's a wiki for everything, and I think it's about to get worse as far as the polyp thing. Like
Okay, I thought I said.
I so vaguely remember what those looked like.
Yes.
Okay.
Ding.
So after all that, you're gonna have to share
Yep,
with the class.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. Heck. Okay. There it is.
I believe she's working on sharing it
Yeah. Hang on.
as we speak.
I'm prepping it. The dice I remember, but it's still pretty bad.
I mean, let's be the judge.
Okay, so this is what I was trying to make. So it's for a physiotherapist, and I just wanted like a background picture to have like with area available for text. So I just needed to kind of extend that left hand side a little bit more, and then I manually fade it out and blah blah blah, all that fun stuff. So this is what I wanted. And all I asked it for was extend the background, blank wall, etc. And it gave me the build up. Come on, where are you? This. It gave me that.
Wow.
Yeah, check out her hand too. And her face. Just I laughed so hard.
I'm concerned about what she's doing.
I don't know.
I think she may have just farted and blown that other woman's leg back.
Yeah. Hot dog growing out of her hand, yes. Spectacular.
Fortunately, it's small enough on my screen that I can't appreciate the details.
I will show you a bigger version later.
It's fine. Not sure I need to see that. It looks terrible.
Hang on.
Utterly terrible. I do feel like that real clunky badness might be peak AI though. Like there is something adorable about, you know, the new technology just trying its little heart out
Mm-hmm.
and quasi failing.
Yep. Wait, let me put in. Let me do this.
Well, yeah. Before it hit the like.
Aw, yeah. There's
Like-
a whole lot going wrong with her body.
Like, it's just, it's absolutely demonic features. And then
That's what happened when I asked Adobe's AI to make me extra blank wall.
it's absolutely just
It gave me her.
demonic features. But man,
Yep. They died. Because this is what I wanted. I just wanted extra wall, and it gave me her. Oh, shit.
that's definitely a thing.
Fantastic. So yeah, AI still has some work to do.
I mean, the stuff that I've seen that's the more advanced AI is getting so boring.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, because it's generic, and it is starting to lose that. I always thought some of the earlier AI images from like a couple of years ago, when they weren't putting the wrong number of fingers on things, everything had a weird oiled look to it. Like everything was equally detailed and also slightly shiny.
Yep.
In the most bizarre way. It's starting to get to where you see some stuff that doesn't look quite like that, but it's getting the AI slop is getting dull.
Some of it is. Some of it clearly isn't.
Well, I mean, you got that cheap AI.
I mean, I guess.
I've seen a few there's a series of like Sasquatch telling jokes videos that pop up on Instagram from time to time.
Sasquatch telling
It's
jokes.
like, yeah, it's mostly very bro-y shit, but it's
Sounds right.
yeah, it looks weird, but it doesn't look greasy anymore. Yeah, TikTok and Instagram. We just got on the TikTok.
The TikToks.
On the
Clock
TikTok.
box.
The clock. Fucking sausage man. But yeah,
Oh,
they're some of them are amusing, some of them are whatever, but the look of them, there's something about that slightly better AI slop that it definitely has a look that's identifiable. And because there's so much of it, it starts to feel generic.
Songs sometimes are pretty funny.
When Timmy Boo
Like
made
Timmy
his
Boo songs, yes.
his AI album.
Yeah.
Yeah, music is a little harder. I feel like maybe music is one of those ones where if I listen to some AI music, I might get a better understanding of like the way a lot of people feel about AI art stuff.
Yeah.
Because I don't have as I don't have the same handle on music that I have on art stuff.
Sure.
So I can look at AI art and go, well, yeah, I can definitely see what's not
But if you hear AI
what's
music,
not working.
you can't
I don't
call it out.
I wouldn't necessarily
Mhm.
yeah, I wouldn't necessarily hear the AI-ness first.
No, that's definitely true. For me, anyway.
It's getting some. I wanted to at least start with some classic Simpsons receding chin homage. So I haven't quite figured out the tentacled mandible thing for Zoidberg. If it's going to be Zoidberg, we'll see. We'll see what it is. It's good to just like sculpt along and see where the clay goes sometimes. They could be maxillary palps. At least two of them could.
What?
Maxillary palps are like side jaw grabber things. They
Okay.
typically originate from kind of about-ish where canines
Okay.
would grow from. I think they call them. I don't think they use the term on spiders because they don't technically have a maxilla. But on a lot of like arthropod things. The base of the proboscis. I guess they would be. I mean, in that if the proboscis sticks off from the face, and you mean like the area above it kind of thing. But if they pop off the upper jaw, in something that can be give or take described as a maxilla shape, I guess. What critters are you thinking of the maxillary pulps on? like dragonfly type thing or butterfly type things with a proboscis, or because dragonflies don't have proboscis. They have a labrum. Some caterpillars have them. I didn't know most caterpillars had a proboscis. Yeah, I kind of like the. I remember the one Futurama where Zoidberg was in the Roswell lab, and they offered him the free buffet, and he just like his face stuck to the window. You could see his mouth parts under the little tentacle dealies. I like the idea that Zoidberg has a kind of a mouth going on under there. I didn't see the mouth parts on that thing. Not really, anyway. It just had some semi-decorative growths on its head, and it didn't look that hard. I thought it was just the kind of standard issue you know, that kind of flat, sort of chiselly upper jaw piece, and maybe it would have some little grabbers down here. A lot of times you see that on caterpillars, which I don't think those would be maxillary pulps, because now I could be wrong, but the maxilla is the upper jaw region as opposed to the mandible. So maybe they'd be mandibular palps, or something else.
Are you being pedantic?
Well, I think so. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't know. I know in anatomy stuff enough
To be
pedantic when I think about it,
okay.
But I don't often think about anatomy while I'm working.
Really?
Not in
That seems surprising.
not in the way of like I need, you know, I need more like you know, like I need a bigger zygomatic bone or something. Like if I thought about it, I would know what that was, but I just kind of go, look cooler with a little more fullness in this area. Or a little more, I want a little more sculliness, a little more, you know, I want the bone to show up more, or the meat to show up more, or the muscle. But that's one of those things where, you know, people ask once in a while, like, how important this or that is, or how important it is to know your anatomy. And it's like, it doesn't hurt, but it's not like I can not know it
Well, I think
to
that's more,
test.
yeah. You kind of have to know the rules before you can affect them.
Well, it's the way I typically am thinking about things. I'm not attempting to follow or break them. It's just, it's information that is there that I can't have it not be there. But I'm not often actively using it, at least not consciously. But I did study anatomy, reasonably extensively.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was important. I followed the usual advice that, learn your anatomy and you'll be better at drawing figures and stuff. Yeah, he could go any direction at this point. And I'm not sure what direction I want him to go in. And I'm very much trying not to judge it. I'm just letting it do. Trying to add some interesting shapes. I'm not overly concerned with symmetry at this point, but I'm kind of working around the symmetry a little. But I figured if it is a Zoidberg, he's gonna want them bulgy eyes. So that was as good a place as any to start.
Makes sense to me.
He definitely doesn't need a John Waters stash. I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
Where would you put a John Waters stash on a Zoidberg?
Right above his John Waters mouth. You sit there like there's absolutely no chance I would just sculpt John Waters' mouth on this thing. I would make the John Waters alien.
But with this whole thing?
Uh-huh.
So would the mustache be under the tentacle?
I don't know. I might omit the tentacles.
But then it's not Zoidberg.
It's not Zoidberg. I'm not.
Why not?
I'm not sold on 100% Zoidberg yet.
Okay. Fair.
It might be Zoidberg. I'm gonna at least, I think, try some Zoidbergness.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep the like mouth part tentacle-y things real small. I don't know. I'm not. The way I figure it at this point, if I put something on that looks cool, that first piece that goes on there and it's like, okay, that's cool, then I will roll with that. Make that monster. And if it's Zoidberg, cool.
Not so good.
That's Whitbur. It's also fine.
All right.
I don't know. I don't know.
Dredge. What's dredge?
Stretch it.
What is?
Why does that sound
A. What is dredge?
familiar?
B. What game?
The Lovecraft fishing game. Yes. You were watching a
Did I miss a step?
Let's Play thing. The Game Grumps, I think, did it. Have fun.
Oh.
Lovecraftian fishing. I didn't. The part I watched of the Let's Play was too early. They hadn't really Lovecrafted anything yet. I do love a bit of Lovecrafty stuff, though.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised you don't have a Cthulhu. Though if you play your cards right. The timing on that was fantastic.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yes, I kind of got the gist of what the game was going to do. They hadn't got to that part yet. I played literally nothing but Elden Ring for several years now.
Wine.
It could be a Cthulhu nymph in its gangly phase. Yeah, I don't know. I have a sketch for Cthulhu. It's halfway decent. I want to do a Cthulhu. I also want to do Innsmouth people. I really like that idea of kind of partially transformed people. I think that could be a lot of fun. Again, I think I'm not mature enough for you to be saying stuff like that when I'm on stream.
I didn't even think of it while I was saying it.
I lack. Abe's Odyssey was a thing. I liked the look of that game. I enjoyed the kind of. He looks like Abe. I don't think he looks like Abe. I mean, he has big eyes for sure, and that thing had big eyes. But
I don't know.
You don't remember the Abe's Odyssey game? You played them. I barely played them. A bit of the Lemmings style gameplay where you kind of controlled the. Yeah, okay. The stitches. I don't know why, but I just feel like giving Zoidberg get some of that, like thing going on. Hopeful, expectant look. I don't like the shape of the head, I'll tell you that.
Don't like the shape of the head?
No, the general shape of the head, I'm not liking. It's too pointy at the top. Try for something a little more harsh with two. I do want a fleshy stuff.
No. You didn't need that, do you?
Been meaning to look up some of the aliens from that show you've been watching, the Star Trek one. Strange New World. We didn't care for the Gorn thing.
Okay. I mean,
although I kind of
generic.
Yeah, it's
Lizard monster.
very generic, spindly lizard monster thing. I kind of like the one from the tent thing, where what's her name was friends with it.
What?
I don't know, the
Tent?
pilot character was like living in a tent with one for a while.
Oh, that was also Gorn.
Yeah, it was also Gorn.
Okay.
I didn't mind that Gorn as much.
Oh, okay.
And I think it maybe because they were trying to give them more character in that one rather than generic lizard monster. I like the old Gorn. That was kind of a generic lizard monster with disco ball eyes, but still, you know.
My favorite thing kind of floating around on the Star Trek subs right now, or not subs, Facebook groups, is it's a meme. It says, I prefer the Gorn from the original series, and it's a picture of Kirk on the ground like, ah, and a Gorn over him, but it's the dad from Dinosaurs instead. Gorn.
I did like the dad from Dinosaur. I like the dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a. I watched the hell out of that show when I was a kid. They were a lot of fun, and they had good, really good puppets for the time, especially for a TV show.
Hmm.
Those were, yeah, those were Henson's Creature Shop did those. They were great. I really like the sculpt on the Triceratops boss. Was a lot of fun. There's a lot of character in that one. The baby was kind of just like lumpy, but you know, it's not
Kind of like real babies.
kind of like real babies, I guess. Oh, the grandma puppet. I forgot about that thing. That thing was pretty wild. I mostly just remember big glasses and the glasses chains.
Like, why am I thinking of Rose from Golden Girls as a dinosaur? Is that basically what it was?
That would depend on which one is Rose. Also, possibly. There is a chance that I'm also thinking of something else too, but I remember the big glasses chain. I remember it being I don't think it looked like Betty White. Very short, squat, big glasses, super wide
Rose.
mouth,
Not Rose.
kind of frog-like almost.
Dorothy's mom.
Yeah, the Estelle Getty one,
Yeah.
whatever her name was.
Okay, I should be typing out.
Yeah, lipstick, like strong lipstick. It must have been the doily I was thinking, because I'm some kind of a wigness, which would not make sense for a dinosaur. But the like little plastic pearl eyeglasses chain thing, if I remember right. That is my vague recollection of this. And the voice was kind of raspy. And it was if I remember right, they used her as a very like super sarcastic character as well. Fancy old lady church hats. I will have to look this up later because I could be.
Keep getting Slate installed on your laptop, which is probably a bad idea.
I mean, maybe. I suppose that was one of their big bits. Thus the not the mama. I think the thing I remember most recently about that show was when I was watching Archer, and I was like, that voice for Mrs. Archer was super familiar, and like I knew she was from Arrested Development and a few other things, but I was like, that I didn't really watch Arrested Development, but she was the mom on Dinosaurs, and it's hearing her do the very mom delivery. It's still Mrs. Archer's voice, but it's the least Mrs. Archer character. Yeah. Yeah, the you can't mistake the voice, but the delivery is 100% opposite. Every once in a great while there was some like minimal overlap, but yeah, she was the very much the stereotypical 80s TV mom, kind of the sane one in most of those shows. Not too surprising.
Banshee has nothing. Your Chuck has.
Oh, that's a good question. Hmm? I don't know what kind of Zoidberg. I'm not even sure if Zoidberg, but we will see what we get. Actually, no, I can safely say not pubescent Zoidberg. We've seen that in the episode where they went to the space fountain of youth thing. And most of them regressed back to babies. And Zoidberg was a pubescent Zoidberg was a polyp. Type thing. Kind of a coral. Sort of a creature. I made a Cthulhu baby doll head once. Every once in a while I consider doing a porcelain doll heads. Do you have it? That's cool. I couldn't remember what I did with that thing. No, it's okay. We don't need it. I vaguely remember making it, so. But yeah, some I think the doll head that we were kicking around was just a generic kind of gross baby head. I don't remember doing anything specific with that character. I don't need a background, buddy. I also did a like a baby werewolf head. Do you remember that one, Pi? Remember the baby werewolf?
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the things we first did on Instagram. When we very first had Instagram. Yes, we were kicking one around the printmaking lab, but I think I just sculpted a generic doll head thing. Because I wanted on kind of a blank one that I could do random stuff with out of the mold. If I remember right. And then we just ended up casting one in latex. I think that's the only thing I ever really did with it. But it was a fun kind of a ball to throw around. The werewolf one was good fun. I am quite certain that I have melted that thing down by now. That one never got out of. The werewolf one, I never even molded that. Oh, the baby? No, I didn't stuff that one with anything. That one was a fully sealed latex. The way I made that one was I actually painted mold making latex inside a plaster mold and just stuck I think it was like a 3-part mold or something like that. So I painted it on fairly thick, and then I just stuck the mold pieces together and let them the zombie head that I sent you may have been stuffed. If it was stuffed, it was stuffed with fiberfill. But the old baby doll head was just completely sealed, so it was basically a latex bladder, just filled with air. That's why it bounced so well. But yeah, I have stuffed things with fiberfill and latex, and it works nicely. It could be. But yeah, another thing that I was considering, if Zoidberg doesn't pan out, it could be fun, is trying to update some retro sci-fi B-movie monsters from the 50s, because they had some really fun designs, but they were a lot of time in the early B movies, they weren't even like doing a sculpt and then molding stuff in those latex those big latex rubber suits. They were actually like full on like fabricating them. So they were painting latex rubber over like foam, and it was a whole different thing. It's a much less easy to work with than what's typically done now. Kind of a structure. with your thing.
Hmm? Me?
No, the where it was placed in the camera. I've apparently been sliding this back slightly.
Oh.
I was wondering what that grating noise was. It was rubbing on the crock pot.
Do you want me to focus?
I don't. Do we need focus?
Let me do this thing.
The angry red planet monster was great. There was a great crab monster that I can. Well, okay. Auto-corrected to crap, did it? Yeah, the crab legs thing. I like that one. I really like some of the old kaiju monsters. Some of them are just deeply hilarious. Give this guy a bit of a crabbier head shape. Yeah, I watched very, very little of that stuff. And when I did watch, I was often kind of like doing other stuff while it was on and just kind of paying attention during the monstery bits. As is my MO a lot of the time with movies
Yeah, that hasn't changed.
and TV. I'm not
Get out of here with your
not necessarily
relationship nonsense.
not necessarily always the most sophisticated moviegoer when it comes to
You are not.
stuff. Which is kind of weird. Like, I can appreciate good film.
Mhm.
Yeah, of course I can, as long as it's a horror film.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there are some excellent movies that I have seen with good writing, good story development, and like the Babadook was pretty well made film. Hereditary was a very well made film. Other than going back and watching the one fun scene from Hereditary, like I would never need to see those movies again. I can appreciate that they were done well, but I wasn't that entertained by them. Attack of the Crab Monster. I don't think it was Attack of the Crab Monsters, but there's one poster, and I can never remember the name, like 10 minutes after I watched it, and it's absolutely wild, the expression on the crab monster's face. I mean, The Creature from the Ritual was very cool. That movie is pretty damn good. It's a real slog in the first half. It is. that movie gets going so slowly. I mean, I suppose it's got some Blair Witchley proclivities. It's not a found footage one, which I find I've seen one found footage movie that I enjoyed, and that is the I'm not sure if it is most typically pronounced record or rec. It's just REC, like the little record thing. It was a Spanish movie, and it's got Javier Bardem in as this like super cool like elongated, emaciated zombie thing. And it's like, it makes sense that it's a found footage movie because it's following kind of like a reporter team, but it's also not like, you know, it's a found footage movie with like a bunch of you know, like YouTubers or whatever. It's like, excuse our really crappy camera work. It makes sense for the story. But yeah, I liked that one. I thought that one, it moved along nicely. What did it censor? Or would it not let you? I mean, obviously you can't type whatever it censored because it's censored. And I don't normally I see a censored message.
Oh,
Fuck. Ain't said, oh, it's
he is
censored.
the skinniest mofo.
Oh,
Mofo.
yes.
Allow. Shall allow mofo.
Yeah, he's good fun. I really liked that movie. It did not drag ass for me the way Cloverfield. Dear God. I think that's one thing that often annoys me in horror films, when they're clearly setting up the character which is about to be brutally slaughtered by making them as annoying as humanly possible. And it's like, you don't have to soften the blow that hard. I'm here to watch a horror movie, sir. I'm not going to be so disappointed at seeing death and dismemberment. Cool cosmic horror movie. I mean, Color Out of Space was not half bad. It wasn't half bad at all.
Cosmic, like aliens?
Well, like a
Or cosmic, like.
cosmic horror is typically sometimes it's aliens, sometimes it's outer forces, outer gods that just do not give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
They aren't necessarily malevolent, they just aren't.
What's the one with
Maybe a little.
I know, I do nothing.
Okay.
Sam Neill.
Oh, you're thinking Event Horizon, and yes,
Horizon,
that
yeah.
is a great one.
Like, does that counts?
Yeah, absolutely
Okay.
it does. Event Horizon is a pretty good one. A more recent one was called
Say Event Horizon is one of the. Yeah, okay. Mouth of Madness is good too. Speaking of which, if you want to see the church thing that's in that movie, we can take you there.
the church thing that's in.
In the Mouth of Madness. It's up near Toronto.
Why am I not?
Huh?
Right.
What?
Help a brother out. Mouth of Madness. Who's in? When was?
Pretty sure. Sam Neill also?
Sam Neill.
Yeah, I think Event Horizon is one of the few movies that actually freak my shit out.
Hell, Alien is a sort of a cosmic horror movie, really.
Well, that's why I said it.
You said Alien?
I did.
Oh, you meant Alien the film, not Alien like aliens.
No.
Like having aliens
Yeah.
in.
No.
Now I'm following along.
Ah, okay.
Alien the film. Yeah, no,
I
Alien
was
the film
wondering why you were like.
is a pretty good example. I liked, and I can never remember whether it's just Void or The Void. It's a more recent movie. That one was quite good. Early-ish 90s. There's a chance I may have missed this one. And apparently my wife has never seen Conan. Like Conan the
Okay.
Barbarian.
That is not confirmed.
The old
I just don't.
the old
don't
one
think I-
with just the first one with Schwarzenegger in it. Apparently that is the thing. She knows not of the Soup Gimp. She doesn't know about Soup Gimp, Sexy Map Quest, nothing.
What?
No, we're gonna find that movie at some point and we're gonna
Okay.
make you watch it because it is hilarious.
Okay.
It is hilarious and it is also a classic of the genre. Mouth of Madness with Sam Neill.
It's been a while since I've seen it, but I want to see he's like a writer. That's all I've got, actually. And then there's this giant ass church.
Might have the title wrong with the loop.
She knows not what to call it.
Yes, she does not.
Well, okay, I know what it is. I just don't. We were watching. I don't know what the fuck.
It was just a YouTube video
thing,
on.
and I'm like, you know what? I don't think I've actually
It
seen
doesn't
this.
seem familiar.
Yeah,
It's like how? How could this
it's
not
one
be
of those
familiar?
like I'm familiar with it because it's
Because it's
so pop culture.
basically genre defining.
Yeah.
Did I just make a penis monster?
Did it?
I don't know.
I mean, it looked pretty penisy when you started. It just
It's pretty penisy when I started, and it's definitely working its way back there, I
yeah.
think.
Okay. It was absolutely mushroom headed.
I just wanted to make it crab-like, man.
How did you get penis out of crab?
Because crabs have like a flared shell thing.
Hmm. Okay.
Nope, she has no idea what's best in life.
Word. So that explains you.
Did I see The Endless? help a brother out with some context. I may have and just forgot the title. I mean, you leave my bedtime stories out of this. That doesn't sound familiar. What time period are we talking? Keeps repeating. It does not sound familiar. So I may have missed that one. There's no way you're talking about the one where the town needed to maintain like a set population. Because I can't remember the title, but there was a film where there was like this small town and they were setting it up kind of like the old Shirley Jackson, The Lottery kind of movie. But if the town population was not wasn't what was on the sign, like shit would go down. No, it was like this weird curse thing where if somebody, if there was a baby born, somebody had to die, kind of thing. Like the population had to stay exactly the same, or it would. I don't think they could move out. That's the thing.
Oh.
That's why I thought of it. Payne was saying they had, people couldn't leave, and that was definitely one of the things. Like once you were in the population. And they also like there was some kind of weird functionality around people visiting the town too, because one of the tropes in the film was the outside person visiting and figuring out about all this stuff, and going through their loop of horrified through, I guess I get it now kind of thing. Like they were trying to get rid of them. They were being super stubborn about being got rid of, because obviously Nope, I don't remember the UFO death cult one. Yeah, I'm not sure what movie I'm talking about, because I do not remember the title. Well, I'm also not saying it was a great movie or anything, or even really an adequate movie, but I'm sure it was. Just don't really remember it well. Oh, the director's the main character. That's always a great sign. It's like my brain is that tree and you're this little cookie house.
Written, directed, produced, and starring the same guy.
No, yeah, there've been a few pretty good cosmic horror movies. It's the Lovecraft specific ones that seem to be really hard. Yeah, like you don't see a lot of Lovecraft, like you see a fair number of Lovecraft inspired movies, but the bulk of them are not very good. The Dagon movie was, I would have said that was probably the best like direct Lovecraft adaptation, except now there's Color Out of Space. Lovecraft Country was pretty good. The only thing that annoyed me about that one was, well, okay, the fact that it was a TV show, but also they really undermined the cosmic horrorness of it all, because they have a lot of powers and agency in that show, and that's kind of not how cosmic horror works. Like you happen to be in Cthulhu's fart path, or you don't. Like there's no magic ritual that like actually affects much, other than like theoretically getting the elder god's attention, which is just always bad.
I was gonna say, which is exactly what you don't want to do.
It's exactly what you don't want to do, but for some reason the cults are always like, yeah, we'll be able to convince Cthulhu to do stuff, and it's like, no, no, you can't. Like it had fun bits in it. Don't get me wrong, but I could do a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I feel like I could do Cthulhu, and I could maybe pull out some sort of Innsmouth look kind of thing. But as much as I've read and listened to the Lovecraft stuff, boy, there is a serious thinness of actual description when it comes to Is Overlord an anime thing? I feel like Overlord is an anime thing. But yeah, I don't know. It's the only thing that annoyed me about Lovecraft Country.
So, it is.
It is time, just about. I think we're getting a kind of an alien-y, monster-y thing happening. Don't know if it's a Zoidberg per se, but it's starting to have a personality. Yeah, we'll carry on with this guy for a little bit. You know, at least a week or two. Not sure if we'll be mug. I could see some Zimness, but I can't remember specifically. It's also, I feel like there's some Rick and Morty bug monster. There's like bug people on Rick and Morty that this kind of reminds me of, and the eyes kind of, yeah, having the great big eyes is definitely adding to that. And they may not stay. But yeah, like I said, it might be a thing. It might not. We'll see. Lice Queen. I remember the lice episode. I don't remember the Lice Queen. Yeah, I think this will be a fun little exercise to work on, whether it turns into a mug or not. I haven't done a whole lot of anthropoid stuff. It is currently 10 o'clock. So I hope everybody had fun. Thanks for popping in and watching the stream. We will be back on Thursday.
No, we won't.
No, we won't, because we have a thing.
We are taking this Thursday off.
Be back
to prep for the show.
Yes.
So we will be back on Tuesday.
We will be back on Tuesday. Probably. Most
Yes.
likely. Almost assuredly.
Yes.
At some point.
Yes, exactly.
But yes, we'll be off this Thursday.
Yep. All right. Later.
Have a good night. Thanks for dropping in.